Oh boy.
Seeing as Lazar, Jingles, and Bunson are nowhere to be found, and seeing as I have seniority over everyone else in production, I guess that leaves it up to me to put on this week's show. Say, Ellie, that was a pretty dress your mom had on today, and she wore it well, too. How does she keep her figure so beautiful?
She swims a lot.
Swims? Is that good for the figure?
Yeah.
Did you ever take a look at a duck? Ellie, did you know that my uncle bought a violin for my aunt?
I didn't know your aunt played the violin.
She doesn't. He just wanted a place to rest her chin. Then there's my other uncle with a wooden leg that drinks.
Does it injure the finish?
Ellie, I went to the eye doctor today. Just before I left, I asked him if I'll be able to read after I get my glasses.
Let me guess. He said something like, "Indeed, you will."
Yeah, he did. Ain't it something? Especially since I never could read before.
Your doctor sounds like my sister. She has ears like steam shovels. They're always picking up dirt.
Is that the one who's got a very good nose? His nose is run?
Yep, that's her. Her mouth is so small, she uses a shoehorn to take aspirin. She also has very big teeth.
She had buck teeth?
I don't know what she paid for them, but they stuck out.
That's some family you have there, which reminds me of my own. Last weekend our gas range exploded and blew Mother and Father out of the house together.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but it made Mother very happy.
Made your mother happy?
Yeah, that was the first time they'd left the house together in 20 years. This audience, Ellie, I don't think they like us. Do you know the best way to get to the emergency hospital?
Just stand there out in the middle of the street. If you need help getting out there, we'd be happy to assist.
You what? You bald-headed baboon. How dare you check up on me? Haven't I proven my worth to you by spending months working on that transporter? Where would you be without my efforts? You have the gall to doubt my sincerity and devotion. How dare you?
I had to make sure that all was going as needed. Lest you forget, my little giraffe, it was I who made it possible for you to have the knowledge to repair the machine in the first place. I have a lot of time and effort invested into you and your idiot cousins. I don't take any chances with one of those idiots lousing things up now.
But you left the spinach in the transporter room. At some point Bunson is going to go down there. It is his house after all. He's going to see that spinach on the floor, put two and two together, and track me down. It's hard enough keeping your plan in action, with you modifying it every 15 seconds. I can't deal with Bunson interfering as well. And don't call me your little giraffe. My name is Jingles.
Don't worry about Bunson. He may still have his wisdom, but that's all I left him with. When I had him under my control, I removed all his righteous indignation and mental hostility. He's as tame as a cucumber now. Even if he should follow your path, he'll never have the ability to stop what must be. Don't let thoughts of his trespass interfere with what your next assignment entails.
But don't belittle my importance to this mission, Captain. Without me, you don't have a prayer of succeeding. Remember that, Baldy.
Come hither, Bunson Bear. I've been waiting for you.
Where is we? I was set to follow Jingles through the transporter, yet he's nowhere to be seen. Instead, I's here. Wherever he is. What is this place? Where is we?
This place is referred to by many by the name A Mist. You are in a realm that is neither your world or another. It best is described as the hope of one world influencing the reality of another. Where you stand now is because destiny needed you here. I will send you to Jingles when you are ready to face your destiny.
You've brought me here, but why? What have you done with me? With us?
The troubles of one universe are universal, not only in yours, but in others as well. Captain MT cannot be allowed to take control of your planet. If he does succeed, as you have surmised, your universe is in dire peril. Captain MT will not be content to control just one universe. He will continue until he has destroyed them all.
I knew it. It's all my fault. If I hadn't invented that transporter, none of this could have happened.
Destiny is not left in the hands of one bear, my friend. Had you not invented the transporter, fate would have found a way, and Captain MT still would be a threat. What is meant to be, will be. We cannot change fate.
Then why is I here, if fate can't be changed?
Very good, Bunson. You caught that quickly. I knew I was right in selecting you to send against Captain MT. We may not be able to change our fate, but with a little nudging, we can influence it a little, which is why I've brought you here. As you are now, you cannot stand against MT and succeed. Before you leave here, you will find that which you need.
I was ready to learn whatever you've got to teach me.
As you've heard many times past, look towards the view screen and learn, Bunson Bear.
Oh, there you are, Mother Cat. A surprise for me, is it? I think I can guess. New babies. 3 newborn kittens. Now let me see.
A newborn kitten, 1 day old. Its eyes are shut tight. They will not be open for about 9 days. The babies will have their breakfast first. Mother Cat will take her breakfast later. A breakfast of Mother's warm milk. Well, here is Mother Cat at the kitchen door.
I suppose that you're still hungry. I have some cream left over from breakfast. Come, Mother Cat. You deserve a good breakfast this morning. Here's your cream. Now, don't spill any.
Mother Cat pulls back her long white whiskers. In and up goes her tongue, only a few drops each time. Mother Cat always washes after a meal. First, she licks her paw, and then she wipes her face with the paw. Where is Mother Cat going now? Here she comes. Why, she's coming down the steps and going into the cellar. She often catches mice in the cellar. The kittens are now 2 weeks old. This fussy old hen doesn't like to have cats and kittens around. Mother Cat picks up one kitten by the back of its neck and carries it away. That old buggy would be a nice sunny place for the afternoon. The kitten's eyes are now open wide. What a lot there is to see outside the barn. Mother Cat hurries back to the barn to carry out the second little kitten. The kittens are not used to the out-of-doors and sunlight. The old hen does not scare the last little kitten. But anyhow, it may be better to move away. Here is Mother Cat now to get her third little kitten. The old hen can have the place all to herself. Now the whole family can enjoy the bright, sunny afternoon. Cool days of autumn have come, but it's warm in the sun. Curly-tail tries to get milk from his mother, but she won't let him. The kittens are now 5 weeks old and are big enough to eat by themselves. They now drink cow's milk from a pan, and they can have all the milk that they want. Their fat little sides are bulging with milk. After dinner, Mother Cat washes her kittens. One of them seems to think that Mother's tail is a toy. Now the kittens are ready for a little frolic. And what has Curly found? It's a ball of yarn. Round and round he goes, and over on his back, too. What fun they have. This is a new trick. What game will they play next? They try to scare each other, but it's only a friendly wrestling match. Ouch! The kittens are now 2 months old. They have learned how to wash their own faces. They do it after every meal. Mother Cat goes away. The kittens follow her. See how fast they can run. Mother Cat is coming toward an old apple tree, but the kittens aren't far behind. Mother Cat often sharpens her claws in the soft bark of the old apple tree. Mother Cat looks up into the tree and takes a leap. One kitten is following her. He's climbing up too. The farmer's dog. Look out, kitten. Mr. Dog is coming. Now, what will the kitten do? He doesn't run away. His legs stiffen. His fur stands up on end. What a fierce-looking kitten. Now, here's Curly. What's he going to do? He backs up to the tree and slaps Mr. Dog across the nose with his sharp claws. Anyhow, it seems that Mr. Dog only wants to play. But this is too rough. Now that's over, and Curly is climbing up to join the family. You were brave to fight kittens, but it's safest to climb up high.
I must admit I was a little confused. What do the raising of kittens have to do with my destiny?
A question I will answer shortly. Before doing so, I have much to tell you. Keep in mind the film you just saw, while I tell you the things you'll need to hear before facing MT. These may not be easy to hear, especially for one so young, but you cannot face the future without knowing the past. Are you ready, Bunson?
I's ready, I think.
Everyone in our realities is made up of good and wickedness. Some have more of one thing than another, and it determines their fate. A good person will walk a good path. A wicked person will walk an evil path. It's the nature of the cosmos. However, there are those like Captain MT who are able to separate the two and draw either or out of an individual. Captain MT has done this 3 times.
With Lazar, Jingles, and who else?
You, Bunson.
Me? How? I don't feel no different than I ever has.
Just as Lazar and Jingles now walk the path of the wicked, look at yourself. Look at your path and where you are. Is not your path one of selfless sacrifice? Your pursuit of Jingles. Would you have done this only a few months ago?
I's don't know. So much has happened. I just don't know.
Captain MT removed your wickedness. He also removed the goodness that dwelt in Lazar and Jingles. He gave your wicked nature to Lazar and Jingles, and gave their goodness to you. They now have half of your wickedness each, whereas you possess the nobility of 2 lovely souls.
I's don't believe it. It can't be.
But it is, and more as well. Captain MT not only knows how to train our natures, but replicate it as well. Through your transporter device, coupled with his own unique ability as a psychic vampire, he intends to drain all of Waterford's goodness out of all people there, and fill them with your replicated wicked nature. If he succeeds, then he'll repeat with all of Earth, then the universe, then all universes.
But what happens to all the goodness he drains out of the peoples of Waterford?
It will be used to power your transporter and send the wickedness out in mass.
If this plan is truly universal, what hope have I to stop it?
Remember Commander Swirly? He did offer to help in the event of MT's escape. Did he not?
Of course. I'd forgotten all about him. He with that spaceship of his is more than a formidable foe for MT.
Indeed. He and his ship can stand against Captain MT, but not for long. Should MT succeed in Waterford, then there may be no stopping him in the future. If he's to be stopped, it must be now, Bunson. But remember this, Bunson. Despair, frustration, anger, all negative emotions fuel Captain MT. They give him strength. The more despair around him, the more powerful he becomes. He is truly a psychic vampire, using people's own emotions against them. When you finally face MT in person, show no emotion but love, hope, and charity. If you carry these with you, you will prevail against Earth's mightiest foe.
I won't forget, I promise. But what about the kittens? What have they to do with me?
Before I answer, I've one final film for you to watch, after which you will have your answer. Once again, look towards the view screen, Bunson. You've a very important lesson to learn. Bunson, as a kitten must trust its mother for its survival, you must trust it in me. If you are to continue on this journey, if you are to allow me to assist you, you must do exactly as I tell you. Otherwise, your mission will fail. As a kitten trusts its mother for survival, and eventually a human as its caregiver, you must trust in my wisdom and my help. Can you do that, Bunson?
I think I can. But what about Virgil here? Will he be coming along for the ride?
Virgil will be returned to your home with no memory of this place. You alone will take the knowledge of this existence with you, a secret you must keep forever.
All right. I can keep a secret.
Before finding Jingles, you must seek the writer. He exists in a universe close to yours, but completely separated. They know nothing of your world as it exists in time, or mine. Only he can tell you how to thwart Jingles and Captain MT.
How do I go about finding this writer fella?
This mirror is a gateway to his dimension, but the key to the door is your own heart, Bunson. Without doubt or hesitation, without fear, you must run head first into this mirror and trust in my protection that you won't be harmed. If you can do this, you will pass right through the glass and be taken to the writer. But only if you are brave, only if you show no fear, nor hide any within. Only if you trust in my protection will you not be harmed. If you hesitate or doubt, you will break the mirror into 1,000,000 pieces and perish. What will you do, Bunson?
I ain't come this far to turn back now. I was going to find this here writer and get my world back to normal. All I've got to do is run towards the glass, right?
That is all, Bunson. May fortune favor your journey and be the wind in your sail. It is time. Bunson, good luck.